Father, let me run the race to you. Father, let me run the race. Where you lead me, I will follow. And where you lead me, I will go. Let me run, I will follow. And let me run. Father, let me run the race. Let me run the race.
Off-Broadway! Off-Broadway! Off-Broadway for some food!
Off-Broadway Family Outreach was conceived when Larry Whiston, Jan Foland, and Daniel Woods lifted up a desperate and heartfelt plea on a hill overlooking Spokane for God to reveal the strongholds over the city. God answered that prayer by sending the three into west central Spokane, Washington. This is the area of Spokane commonly referred to as Felony-Flats. The Off-Broadway Family Outreach Team has redubbed it as Felony-Flats. This is an area very few have wanted much to do with because of the crime and the many criminals living there. With drugs, gangs, and prostitution ruling the streets, it was an area inhabited by the hopelessly disillusioned and the severely demoralized of society. Today this neighborhood has begun its transformation due to, in no small part, the work of this ministry and others much like it. Over the last 6 years, the Off-Broadway Family Outreach Ministry has played a fundamental role in providing for the needs of this neighborhood. Not only providing food, clothing, and spiritual counseling, but dealing with the gang and drug issues of the neighborhood as well. A monument stands on the corner of Broadway and Nettleton in remembrance of the truce between the gangs that once ruled these streets. This covenant has been signed with the handprints of men, women, and children involved. One gang leader actually allowed his infant son's footprints to be his signature on the wall. 1 week later, this same gang leader put an end to a fight he observed in the parking lot adjacent to his son's footprints. Like those handprints on the wall, the philosophy of Off-Broadway Family Outreach Ministry, to always share your testimony and only use words when necessary, rings loudly throughout the lives of those involved in the ministry.
This can be seen on Monday nights when the doors of the house are open to all who want fellowship, music, testimony, and a nice warm meal. Together with warm greetings of friendship that have been developed over the past 6 years and the quick introductions of newcomers to the group, many hearts are softened. Food boxes are delivered on a regular basis to those who are in need of both physical food and the uplifting spirits of those who make the deliveries. There are 4 stages the Off-Broadway Family Outreach Team has been led to utilize in their efforts. Find them where they are, assist them with their need, point them to Jesus Christ, and connect them to a local body of believers. These actions have been proven to be the very seeds of love that have grown in their season. To be accepted as you are, where you are, without judgment by another who has the first-hand experience, leaves a life-changing impact. Faith, hope, and love with the greatest of these, love. Today the fruits of the early years are coming into season. The young woman that is now director of the home is a product of what God directed Larry and Jan to do. Their obedience to God has affected not only Marcelle's life, but the lives of her children and her children's children. Over the last 6 years, the Off-Broadway Family Outreach Ministry has had a positive impact on 3 generations that call West Central Felony-Flats home. It is the solemn prayer and fervent desire of this ministry as Mark Smith joins as leadership ranks as pastor, and Larry Winston heads into the mission fields of Gallup and Zuni, New Mexico. With their continuing motto, reaching out in truth, with love, and with arms that never recoil, transformation is a predictable answer to the heart cries of many.
Since Off-Broadway Family Outreach started 6 years ago, the ministry has prayed for a home base. A home enabling the ministry to build relationships within the people of the neighborhood by meeting physical and spiritual needs of men, women, and children. A lighthouse of hope to the individual who cries out in the darkness. God has provided Off-Broadway Family Outreach with such a place, a home, not a shelter, which currently hosts neighborhood functions and houses 3 strong women of God. It is the hope of this ministry to encourage everyone to reach out to others in their own backyard, trusting God to provide the resources and the way.